What are your plans with respect to the things that go on in the office? For example, all these big companies, they file and they get away with reductions that are significant magnitude, sometimes frivolously. What are your plans in trying to combat that? Because it's really an issue with a lot of people in the office. Will you be able to extend support to your staff to fight with those corporations?
My entire campaign, Sia, is about trust, integrity, and transparency. And that's what I'm going to bring to the office. I will bring transparency. I will give more authority to the appraisers that are out in the field. Because if they do the job, and if they do their job well, they can expect 100% from my office without any reservation.
We came to the good part right now. What are you going to do for Iranian community, with Iranians?
Iranians and Persians and all those people that are immigrants, you know, they speak a different tongue. And they come with different ideas because the way they're being taxed in different parts of the world are different. And we need to inform them and teach them as to the way we tax. And in doing so, I would like to probably set up an office with various language people speaking that will be able to handle the Iranian portion of our population. Set up some sort of advocate that would come and says, if you speak Farsi, I'm going to get someone that will come and speak Farsi with you. You speak Spanish, I will get somebody to speak Spanish. If you speak Chinese, I'll get someone that will speak Chinese with you, so that you understand the process. Taxation is already hard enough, but to understand it and to be satisfied and to know how you are being taxed is very important, not only to me, but also to the taxpayer. And as you already know, I'm an advocate for the taxpayer. So I want them to be happy. I want them to be satisfied. I want them to understand the taxation process. And for the Persian people, I would try to do my best.
That's terrific. Very kind of you. Thank you so much. Let's get to one point. I had heard that your opponent doesn't have any education. What is that? What's that?
See, it is very funny because my opponent, his name is John Noguez, and he's presently the mayor of Fort Huntington Park. And when he first ran for office, he had a mailer that went out, with his mother saying how proud of him for being a college graduate from Cal State LA. And he sent that piece of mail out. And last week he admitted to the LA Times that he does not have a college degree. And he's always been taunting that he does. And there's nothing wrong with not having a college degree, but you don't need to lie about it. And that's the kind of character that we don't need.
How did you end up knowing about Bell, and how did you expose the Bell affair?
Well, when the Bell erupted with all the scandals that's in that area, you see, that entire area, I call it the corridor of corruption, starting with Southgate, Bell, Huntington Park, Vernon, Maywood. All that area, there's always something funny going on around there. And Huntington Park, which is the city that my opponent comes from, he's the mayor of that. And their operation is very, very similar to the city of Bell. And when the news broke out about the high salary of Bell, I immediately went to Bell. And I informed the citizens of Bell that their tax rate was one of the highest in the county. In fact, it was the second highest in the county.
How did you find out?
Well, I basically inquired at the Auditor Controller's office. And they told me that their tax rate was at 1.55%. Okay. In comparison to Beverly Hills, which is really very, very close to 1%. I think it's around 1.08 or something, 1.1%. The difference in those rates is very substantial because a $400,000 house in the city of Beverly Hills and a $400,000 house in Huntington Park, you're talking about $1,500
difference.
There's a big difference. Would you rather live in a house that you pay $1,500 less in property taxes? in Beverly Hills rather than in the city of Bell?
Yes.
Of course you do. But the people didn't understand why. And the reason was, in Bell you're paying so much tax is because the public officials, the city council, the city administrators, they were stealing the money from the people.
Yes.
It's just so bad that that corruption is so bad that
Oh, yeah.
we have to go and put them in jail. The DA has to go and indict them. And these are working people.
I know.
And so I feel very sorry for them. That's the reason why I went over there.
John, I want to appreciate for being here, and I hope that our viewers got exactly what they needed, and I hope that they will not turn around and the day after they say, we wish we would have done this. I'm hoping that they will do the right thing on the 2nd, which is a week from this Tuesday. Thank you so much.
And thank you very much. See ya.
Thank you. Thank you.